To another episode of the Modern Skein podcast. My name is Sharon Graff, and I'm the owner of the Modern Skein, which is a yarn shop here in Montgomery, Texas.
I'm Kaylee. I'm your Gen Z yarn guide here at the Modern Skein.
And it's pouring again.
Surprise!
Yeah. So, in case you haven't seen the news or you're not local at all, it's we've had very extreme, crazy weather. I say for this area, we normally do get a bunch of rain, but it's in the winter and or during a hurricane. And we're not having hurricanes. We're just having extreme summer, spring storms.
I don't know
wind.
why. Yeah, it's really weird.
It's so weird. Like this morning, the wind was just unbelievable. And we're in, Texas is big. West Texas, gets a lot of wind. You get, tornadoes and stuff like that. Absolutely. Where we are, not so much. No. It's not normal, let's put it this way. So it's just I walked out the door this morning and it's this reminds me of when we go visit my husband's best friend up in Kansas, and it's the wind never stops. That's what it felt like this morning. It's crazy. So fingers crossed we don't lose power.
One. Yeah, hopefully it's the last one too.
Yes.
We're done.
Yes, exactly. I'd like some sunshine again.
I know.
So, anyway, there's a fun random fact for you. We actually get, in this part of Texas, we get more rain. We get double the amount of rain that you get in Seattle, Washington.
Really?
On average per year. Because they only average out about 45 to 46 inches in a year. And Seattle.
Yeah.
I mean, other parts, get more. But in the Houston area, we average, without a hurricane, 82. If you have a hurricane, then we go over 100, typically. And then that puts us in rainforest category.
Wow.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun fact for you. Many a year we have the amount of rain as a rainforest. So we're not used to rain.
It's just all at once.
Storm and I think it's more.
Ooh, that was lightning.
It's more so the storm without warning. Because we get storms with a hurricane, but you have a couple of days of warning. You can go stock up on your favorite snacks. Everyone closes. You have hurricane parties. It's a thing. Not to belittle a hurricane, because they are awful. I've been through many. It's not fun. But I don't know if you can hear the thunder, but it's
crazy.
Anyway, we're going to podcast, and
either way,
hopefully, if the lights go out, you'll know why. So grab a beverage. I have iced coffee from home in my cute. Everyone loves my little kitty cat cup.
Oh my gosh!
It's a Yeti brand, but I'm 95% positive I found it at Target a couple years ago, and it's just got cats and plants.
It's so cute.
I love it. So, on to knitting content. I'm pretty sure I didn't have this finished.
No, you're still working on it.
Okay. See, normally I do look at, because remember what I can remember a lot of different things, but no. So I finished my Traveler's Cowl by Andrea Mowry.
It looks so good.
It's so good. Yes, so good. Love it. So this is the adult large. Like I said, it's the Traveler's Cowl by Andrea Mowry. The adult large size, which took 4 skeins of Spincycle Dream State. We had this question on Instagram a couple times. People were asking why the cowl took 4 skeins when the shawl took 4 skeins. It's the two different weights of yarn. So the shawl, when we put together kits for the Traveler shawl, it was using dyed in the wool, which is the sport weight. You get more yardage per skein, and it takes 4 for the small. I don't remember the yardage you need for the large off the top of my head. And then for the cowl, it uses Dream State, which is less yardage because it's a thicker yarn. It's more of a DK worsted. So you do need, for the adult large size, you need 4 skeins. And I would say I have about, I didn't like actually put it on my scale, but just from the size of the amount left in the ball, I would say I have probably 20 grams left of a 50-gram skein. So if you're using up scraps, if you have, say, I would say like, what would that be? If you have 200 grams worth, that should be plenty. Because I know it's really fun to do like a scrappy version. I've seen a few where they just use up like all their bits and bobs of Spincycle. And then it's like extra crazy rainbow, you know? Well, it depends. I mean, if you're like me and you use mostly Stay Ready, then it won't be as crazy. But I did use Stay Ready. We have sold pretty much all of our Stay Ready. I think we just have 2 skeins left. So not enough for this one. But I use Stay Ready, which is the beautiful neutral. I love this almost like white stripe going through here. And then the chocolates.
And the ridges really highlight the color changes. That's so cool.
Yeah. This was definitely one of those, well, let me just do one more. One more. It's a 10-row repeat, so let me just do one more repeat. Because it's just so fun to see the color change and the shift. So, highly recommend this pattern. Like I said, this is the adult large. It is quite large. If I did it again, I'd probably do the adult small. But I still love it. It's going to be great this winter, for sure. And I'll show at the end some of our, we don't have new Spincycle, but we do have quite a few colors that we have plenty to make Traveler's cowl kits for the large. So I'll show those. Do you have a finished object? Yeah. So I feel like I've been stuck on Sleeve Island because all of my projects are on sleeves. Well, I have the old-fashioned cardigan. I needed sleeves to finish that. My Mira is on sleeves. The Great Gingham Raglan, I'm having to stop and do sleeves.
Oh, yeah.
So that's 3 projects that to make progress on, I have to do sleeves.
Triple sleeve.
It's triple sleeve. So on Sunday, we didn't have anything to do that afternoon, which was like the first time in forever. So we just put in Star Wars and did a movie marathon. Granted, we didn't actually, we only made it through like 1.5 before Josh fell asleep. And I had just finished the sleeve, and so I was like, I don't know. So we didn't actually make it very far, but it did let me power through and finish my sleeves. Now, there is one tiny issue with the sleeves, and I think I have a fix that doesn't involve ripping them out. So my row gauge on the sleeves after blocking is a little bit too stretched out. So it makes the sleeves a little bit too long. What I'm going to do, and I saw this on an Andrea Mowry podcast a while back, is reblock just the sleeves. Lightning again. So what I'm going to do is take it home, lay it out flat, put a lot of steam and a little spritz spray bottle on the sleeves, and then relax. Zhuzh the fibers back together. Because when I was blocking, and I do try not to do this, I always tell people, when you're blocking, don't like excessively stretch out your sleeves. Like, if you need them to grow, let them grow naturally or knit them longer. Because what you do when you stretch them out is you're narrowing them as you're stretching them out. Well, you know, you do that too much, you're going to have a sleeve that's not going to fit. So 9 times out of 10, if there's something a little bit wrong with the sleeves, try reblocking them first. Whether it be stretch them out widthwise to help pull them up, you know, if that's the problem, or if they're too skinny. Or if it is like, oh, they're too wide, well, then do pull it down a little bit and just kind of go from there. Wool has, especially when it's a wool. Cotton, it's another story. But a wool, especially a non-superwash wool, has great memory. So my thought is that I'll be able to, the other thing I did, and this is normal-ish, I'm impatient. So after blocking, or after soaking my garment, I throw it in my washer machine on the Spincycle to spin out the excess water. Otherwise, it would take forever and a day to dry. Especially with all the rain and humidity we have. So what I think happened is it was late at night, and I just threw it in there. I didn't, normally I kind of take, I'll say, care to arrange it in the washing machine, and I think potentially is the centrifugal force may have like pulled and stretched out a little bit these fibers, because they do seem a little bit pulled out. So I'm going to re-squish it and see if I can make that work. If not, then all I have to do is rip back the cuff, rip out a little bit, and reknit the cuff. It's not the end of the world. I just don't want to have to do that if I don't have to. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Okay, I think we're good. Also, you may be wondering why we're podcasting like rapidly. But it was really the only time we could podcast because we have some summer trips coming up separately, and
3 weeks in a row.
3 weeks in a row we wouldn't be able to podcast, so that would mean like 5 weeks that you'd be without a podcast. So it worked out. So you're actually up first, going to another wedding?
A wedding
right?
in Wisconsin, which is very far from Texas.
Yes. Much cooler though, I would imagine.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yes. And then basically, like, you get back, I leave.
Yeah, kind of switch off.
And I'm going on my family's vacation for the year. I mean, Josh is coming with it too. But, so, it's not every year, but it's kind of fun. Both Josh's family tried to do, like, a family group vacation, and then my family tries to do a family group vacation. My family hasn't actually, we haven't gotten our schedules all together. It's, everyone works intense, crazy things. So it's hard to get us all together. But it's worked out to where we're all free this week in June. And so we're all going on a quick little 5-day cruise. So that'll be fun.
Where y'all going?
Same place we just
Really?
went. Different boat, technically.
Okay.
So we're going to Cozumel and Costa Maya. Hopefully we get to Costa Maya, because that was the port that we didn't get to go to last time because of the weather. So it'll be fun, though.
Yeah.
Be fun cruising with this much extended family, because like we've done family trips again before, but it's always been like Airbnb or a hotel group.
Yeah.
And this will be just a little bit different, all on a cruise. So it'll be fun, though.
That'll be fun. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
So I have knitting that I'm going to take on the cruise, and I'm actually, because I'm more of a minimalist packer when it comes to packing, just in general. I'm only going to take one project to work on, and it's going to be the Safi, the shawl from Island Vibes. Sasha Hire. I did not bring it, but it's cotton, it's lightweight, it fits in a small little bag. I can throw it in the beach bag, and that'll be a good way to hopefully make some good progress on it. So that's my plan. So what have you been working on?
Okay.
I heard you were swatching.
I was swatching yesterday. And I cast it on. Get it all entangled.
I didn't know you got that.
Yes! I'm so excited. So, I have an itty bitty cuff for some little socks.
Oh,
Maybe
so
some
cute.
yarn. Look how cute it is. It's a tiny little cuff.
It's so cute.
So, this is actually my first real pair of socks. So, I knit a long time ago. I knit one sock that ended up like 2 or 3 sizes too big, at least.
Nice.
And I never finished the second one. But I'm doing my first real socks today.
Looks great.
So I'm excited. This is a little free pattern I found on Ravelry. They're called the Togetherness Socks, I think, by Little Home Designs.
I feel like I've heard that.
They're cute little like cable rib socks.
Oh, fun.
I can't stop casting on cables.
Well,
I need help.
If you like them.
Apparently I do.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I have Suburban Stitcher sock. I think this is Sea Smoke. Ooh, that's a mess.
I'm pretty sure that's
So it's white with a lot of little blue speckles. It's super cute. So I'm excited.
Very nice.
Very cute. And yeah, that's my newest project. Yay. That will definitely be car knitting.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, I didn't realize I did bring it. I'll show you. I don't think I made, well, maybe like a row of practice or of progress, not practice. Actually, I don't think I knit on this at all this week. But here's my sleeve. See, sleeve island. Everything's sleeves. This is the Great Gingham Raglan. This is the sleeve of the Great Gingham Raglan.
So cute.
And yeah, it's coming along slowly but
You'll get
surely.
there.
So I really did focus most of my time on the test knit, simply because even I'm way ahead of the schedule. I wanted to get it done before we left so that I wasn't coming back and be like, panic, finish the test knit. So this will get some love off and on. I do like it. It's going to be so fun this fall.
Yes. I love the color, the orange and blue. It's so pretty.
So good. So I feel like there's nothing to talk about it because there's no progress. But it is Imbue from Brooklyn Tweed mixed with dyed in the wool Spincycle in the colorway Mississippi Marsala. The main color is Boro. Again, we are out of Boro because it's popular, but Imbue is so fun. It's so squishy.
Yes.
I like it. What
Other
else?
than that, I really haven't been doing as much knitting this week as I wish I could have.
Same.
And I might have done like 2 rows on this, but I can still show it.
Yeah, sure.
Just because it's also orange and blue.
Yeah.
So Sharon and I
We
can
have
be
a
matching.
theme,
Yeah.
yes.
This is my good Willow. Like I said, I only did like a couple rows since the last podcast, but I'll still show it off.
Yeah.
Yes, Good Willow by Allison Cribbs. I'm using Ulysse in Nuit for my main color and Spincycle dyed in the wool in Strawflower for the color work. And yeah, super cute. Long sleeve sweater. Also gonna be great for the fall. And yeah,
We should
squishy.
We should wear them for Texas Yarn Trail. It will be blazing hot.
It will. That
But
might be
we could
fun,
at least wear them for a photograph.
Yes.
And then change.
We should get Kathy to make one too.
Ooh. I feel like I know she just cast on a blue and cream top. Yeah.
Let me get her to do a blue and orange.
Yeah. Okay. I did cast on another thing. Are we surprised? No. I cast on...
Ooh.
I know. I made a lot of progress on it. I cast on the Gushy Garter tank by Park Williams because she had her birthday sale last week, and so I snagged a couple patterns. And the Gushy Garter came out a little while ago, and it's definitely something that I thought would be super fun to knit, and I just wasn't sure what yarn I wanted to use, because originally she wrote it for a fingering weight cotton held double, or you could use like a worsted or DK cotton or cotton blend. So I thought about Lynn or Line from Sandnes Garn, but I was like, I don't know, maybe it's just not wowing me. And then I thought about Dapple, and I was like, no, I have another project in mind for Dapple. I'm resisting casting it on, but it's staring at me. I haven't like pulled it out of inventory so someone can buy it, but I have it like where I can see it every day in the shop. It's Anchor, shocker. But yeah. So anyway, this is the Gushy Garter Tank by Park Williams, and I'm using Anne in the colorway, I think it's Lemon, which is like a very yellowy chartreuse, and I love it. The whole reason this even got on my radar, not the pattern, but the yarn, was because I have this pair of linen pants I bought a couple years ago now at Target that I love. They're wild. They are like, the background is like a baby blue-ish color, and then there's this color, like orange, there's even a little bit
Like
of pink,
coral,
coral, and it's like this tropical flower palm tree kind of print thing. Super cute. And when I bought them, I was like, this will be great because a white or black tank top or t-shirt will go perfectly with it. It looks terrible. I did have like a coral color shirt, and that's usually what I wear with it, that goes great. But it's just really the only shirt I have that works with these pants. And then I was in here wearing that outfit and pulling yarn for a customer, and I basically like touched the skein, and it was the exact color that was in the pants. I was like, oh, perfect. Light bulb. Light bulb. So I grabbed it. I did take all of it, so I'm sorry if you were wanting it. Snooze you lose. But hopefully we will be getting some more Anne in the shop one day. But this is the Gushy Garter Tank. I am going to knit it a smidgen longer because hers is like really cropped. In the pattern, I think it's also, she's super long waisted, because if I knit it to the pattern length, it's not going to be near as cropped as on me. I'm kind of long waisted. So she just must be really, I know she's really tall. So I think it says to knit to like almost 9 inches. Well, if I knit it to like 9 or 9.5, then that's plenty long enough for me. So I'm just going to like pay attention. I mean, I've only got like 6 inches here or something like that, or maybe 7. Because also garter stitch will relax a little bit, you know, and it's cotton, so it will grow a little bit on me. But yeah, it's just basically like a tank top with these wide straps on it. So it's going to be super cute. I don't know if I can finish this and the mirror before we leave on our trip. I'm not saying I'm gonna try, but I might try. It's a possibility. So, yeah, that's that project. What you got?
Again, haven't knit a ton on this, but
You're also on Sleeve
I am
Island.
on
I think that's going to be the name of the podcast.
yes.
Sleeve Island.
Yay! Where is the back? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna pretend this is the front. I don't know if it is. I think it is.
I think, yeah, that's
But
oh, you
okay,
got
I've done a little
progress.
bit. Okay.
Yeah, you have. You have.
I just have to hold it up.
Yeah.
I probably have like 2 inches, maybe an inch before I start the cuff.
Yeah, I would imagine. Probably not.
Yeah, probably not
terribly
that much more. Which means I'm almost done.
Yay!
And I can start the next one. We can be done.
Yeah. Sleeves are
But
like
yes,
that.
this is my Moby sweater for my dad. I've been working on this for a long time. Like a long time. But it's coming out nice. This is Scout by Kelborn Woolens in charcoal heather.
Mm-hmm.
And I first thing everybody says when they see it is, look at that stitch definition.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
I know if you've watched the podcast lately, it's like all we talk about is how great the stitch definition is on this, but it's so true.
Like, even on camera, you can see it so well.
And I would say you can see it even in person even more.
Mm-hmm.
And that's very interesting / I feel like unique about Scout with the darker colors.
Mm-hmm.
Is you can see good stitch definition. So if you're like me and a fan of darker colors, but you still like a textural knit, I think Scout's a great way. I feel like it's because there's the dimension with the heather. Because like if you were to use, and I'm not knocking this yarn at all, but if you were to use the black arbor, you would not see it nearly as much, but it's very one-toned. It's a true solid. And it's also a very round yarn. Not that Scout's not round, but it's more of applied.
Yeah.
And it blooms into a round yarn. But when you're working with it, it's not like a round yarn. And I think that's just the cool thing about Scout. The other cool thing about Scout is this fall they're coming out with the new colors.
I'm so excited.
We've seen a sneak peek. So look for them this fall.
Yes.
One of which may or may not be actual black. Hint, hint. Although the new red that they came out with is really pretty.
Really cool.
Yeah. So yesterday or last night, this is what I worked on. I worked on my Mira by Sasha Hire, and it's in the Island Vibes. Again, Sleeve Island. And this is all tangled up, but it's okay. I actually don't remember which is the front or back. I don't think it really matters because there's no short rows. So one sleeve is done, and you can see I'm basically on the cuff of the second one.
So nice.
Yay! And then I'm going to, well, then I have to truly make my decision. Do I knit it longer? Do I go ahead and knit it into like a full dress? Do I not? Because, okay, I have this much of my second skein left. There's also a new pattern that came out because I have a full skein.
Mm-hmm.
It's that new pattern that Kadri just released, the Layla.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this might be enough to do that tank top. Decisions.
I think you would definitely wear that top.
Yeah, I totally would.
You definitely would.
So yeah. I'm loving this. And right now it's basically the length of like, a sweatshirt. So I could bind it off and be totally fine. I could also keep going and be totally fine. But I do think if I make it longer, it does limit more when I could wear it.
Mm.
Or when I would wear it. I mean, not could, but would. So, I don't know. Still debating on that one. But the yarn is Ritual Dyes Undine in the colorway Slate. And it's the fingering weight version of Undine. The pattern is Mira, Meera. And it's in Island Vibes. We are unfortunately sold out of Island Vibes. We may be able to get another round of it. We're not sure yet if it's available. So just bear that in mind. I know you can't purchase the patterns separately on Ravelry, but you may be able to get an ebook. Not 100% on that though. Do you have any more whips?
Nope,
I didn't bring anything. Okay.
Did you hear though that the Tolsta tank is coming out this Friday?
Oh no, I didn't.
It is. I'm
It
so
is.
excited.
Oh yes,
And
Kathy is too. I'm sure.
And then I think my favorite things also is coming out with a camisole pattern. I don't remember if that was today or yesterday that it came out, or tomorrow.
I don't remember
But
seeing
I'm
anything
so
yesterday,
excited.
but my favorite things is good.
I love her.
I have the camisole number 4. Gotta have yarn for. But honestly, I'm not sure if I want to use that same yarn now. if I want to switch it out for something else.
I was wanting to do the camisole number 9,
Mm-hmm.
but now I might want to do the Tulsa tank.
The nice thing about the Tulsa patterns
yeah.
is there's so many
Mm-hmm.
variations that you can do with it,
Mm-hmm.
that you get the instructions for and everything.
Yeah.
So lots of possibilities.
Exciting.
Yes. But yeah, I really do think I might do the Layla.
Mm-hmm. You
Or
should.
Leela. Leela. So Leela.
Leela?
I would think, yeah.
Yeah.
So cute. So cute.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess we're going on to
Yarns?
the new yarns.
Yay.
Yes. So we have the other part of our Len restock arrived, which is fabulous, just in time. And we did get some of the new colors plus restocked of older colors that are just classic. So we'll get started. Gather them all. Okay, we have our piles.
Yep.
So I think we technically got this and it sold out, but this is one of the new colors for summer. This is Orange Tiger. It's so bright.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if you like orange, it's perfect. It really is. Or if you want to just add it like as a little pop, like a stripe,
Ooh, yeah.
you know?
That'd be
Blue,
pretty.
orange, you know?
Mhm.
All the things.
This is light blue.
Mm-hmm.
Cute little baby blue. Very, very pretty.
Yeah. Good for all sorts of stuff. This is Regatta Blue. This is not a new color. It's a good
classic.
Classic. I had someone on the phone and I was trying to describe that and they were like, I feel like it's not what they were looking for. And I said, no, it is truly like a solid or a flat denim versus some of the other blues like have a little, not heather because the yarn's not like heathered, but just have a little more movement in them. I don't know how else to say that, but it's a great one for like a denim if you're looking for that denim blue.
Yes. This is Acorn.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice brown. I think this is
That's a new one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
New one that we had sold out of and restocked. So this is a great color that I fell in love with last year. This is Blue Mint. So this is one, I think it was new last year. I knit the Thea tank out of it. And it's fabulous. So Blue Mint.
Slightly more green in person than the camera shows.
Yeah, just a smidge.
This is olive green. I love this one. It's so pretty. Is it? This one's not new,
No,
is it?
that's a classic. That's been
Really
around
pretty.
for forever. Another one that's been around for forever is Dusty Green. This is, if you compare the two, this one's almost a touch like a cool blue aqua, but not. It's still very green.
Not so much a warm green.
Mm-hmm.
This is Almond. This one also has a tiny bit of that, not heathering, but a little bit of movement. It's kind of got a little bit more lightness.
Yeah,
in
almost
there.
like one of the plies is slightly lighter than the others, kind of. This is another new color. This is Spring Green. This is very pretty. They really didn't have a color quite like this. Kind of a... I know they had a color called pistachio. I would call this more of like a pistachio or like a spring green.
This is, this is Rose Lavender. Very, very pretty. Like a pinkish lavender color.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
I mean, when you hold it up next to the pink, it looks purple. When you hold it up next to the purples, it looks pink. It is, it's a very interesting color. Like, this is the OG color from Len. This is Raspberry Cream.
So pretty.
It used to be called Raspberry Ice Cream, but it's just Raspberry Cream now. 4335, and this one has been around since I think they launched Len. It's very good.
So pretty.
It's kind of on the realm of like a terracotta, but more pink. They used to have terracotta, but that colorway is discontinued.
Let's see. This is Lilac.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very. Is this a new?
That's a new one.
Yes, I was going to say.
If you ever ordered Siren from them, it's very similar, but just a smidgen brighter.
Mm-hmm. Very pretty.
This is spicy orange. I would call it more of a tomato red in real life. I feel like it's maybe a smidge more red than it's pulling on the camera.
Yeah.
But definitely very fun for like tank tops or like, well, if we had, well, we have a little bit of white, but like you could do like a white stripe with this. That would be fun.
This is slate. Nice, kind of grape, or like a black with, not a true black, but.
Because there is black.
Yes. Very nice.
It almost has like a, I don't know. It's charcoal, but it's not. It's hard to describe. It's a good color though. It does look a lot like wet slate, or like a graphite, I guess would be a good one. This is lemon. This is another one of the new colors, nice and bright, cheery. This would be such a cute market top or market bag if you didn't want to like wear. If you don't wear yellow, like this would be super cute for an accessory.
This is light beige.
Feel like personally light beige has a cool undertone.
I was gonna say, yeah.
More like the greige, you know, Sherwin-Williams paint kind of color. And if you're looking for a traditional beige, I would go with almond, personally.
Yeah, that's almond. Yeah.
They used to have beige. That's been discontinued. Don't know why. Whatever. And then blue hortensia. This one, this is like a nice cool blue. Darker than like ice blue or light blue, but not as dark as Regatta blue.
Very pretty. This is Cafe au lait. Very pretty. Kind of a peachy brown almost.
Almost like a nude, but with that little bit of peach. Very nice against the skin tone.
Yes.
So that's, yep. Those are the colors. Obviously, we have other colors in stock, but that was some of the ones that we got restocked. Obviously, you guys have already sold us out. I have a couple of the colors. White was one of them. Well, I say white. We have like 2 skeins left of white. White always goes so quickly because it is a bleached white, so it is white. Yeah. Oh, I was going to show these. So, like I said, they're not new, but in case you haven't seen Spincycle Dream State, these are some great options that we have as of this filming. We have quantities to do the Travelers. You okay?
Yes.
You're getting choked up over Spincycle. That we have quantities to do the Travelers Cowl in. Unfortunately, we are sold out. Well, we only have 2 skeins of Stay Ready, so it's not enough to do a full one. You could obviously mix and match. You could do like 2 skeins of that, 2 skeins of Castaway could be really cool because it's got grays in there as well. Lots of options. So this is Lapis. Very nice dark blue.
This is Bright Idea. Got some kind of light, like greenish blues and oranges. Very pretty.
Very nice. Strawflower. I feel like Strawflower is wildly different on Dream State.
Yes.
It's much more like brick.
Yeah, purplish
purpley, purple, burgundy bits through there, but still really, really cool.
This is this is Water Witch. Nice blend of greens and purples. Is that outside?
I think that's got to be someone running through the rain.
Oh, it sounds like a cat.
It did sound like a cat. That's why I was like, is that Surrey all of a sudden? Oh. I mean, she doesn't like the storm, so she's hiding. And that was
okay.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be out in the rain, but whatever.
Anyway.
Back to Spincycle. This is Shades of Earth.
It's so good.
It is such a good one. It is like a super dark, moody rainbow.
Mm-hmm.
Like it really is.
This is Close Call. It's got some kind of gold, mustard yellow, and a little bit of
like green.
yeah, greenish, not really, kind of bluish green.
Yeah.
Maybe. Really pretty.
This is Opia. This was a new color. There's a lot of like gray, a lot of red, a lot of purple. It's really, really pretty.
This is Devilish Grin. This is very
Red.
dark, very red, really kind of a darker red. I feel like
Like a cherry
Yeah,
red.
I feel like on Dyed in the Wool it was a little bit brighter.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah,
Really
I think
pretty.
it was.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're out. Rosy Maple. So if you like pinks, basically like fall foliage up in the north with maple trees.
That we wish we could get.
Yeah. This is what I imagine
Yes.
it would look like.
This is Mississippi Marsala. The oranges and the little bit of light blue and gray.
Such a good color.
Ooh,
Man,
more
that was-
lightning.
Yikes. Then we have Ranunculus. Nice soft color palette with some
Mhm.
yellows and soft sagey colors.
This is Overshadow. It's got the
Mhm.
really,
It's more purple.
yeah, very purple.
Wow, they look the same on
Oh, they
lot.
do.
That's crazy.
That's weird.
They're
This is
very
definitely more
different.
purple.
Yeah. Like the rich purple blue,
Yes.
like marine, like a, what are you getting, like your paint color, like a ultramarine blue,
Mhm.
like that color. Big Sky, UV reactive. This batch, so some people's batches of Big Sky have green in them. This has like none,
Mhm.
FYI.
This is Light Years.
Such a good color.
So good.
We only have enough to do one,
Mm-hmm.
FYI. So, snag that one. And last but not least for me is Midsummer, and this is a super fun, bright,
Very summery.
summery skein of
Mhm.
Midsummer.
So pretty.
It is.
And then the last one is Stay Out of the Forest. This is I like this skein. It's very,
Mhm.
very nice. Very bright orange.
Very
This
like,
one's not quite as bright as the other ones.
some
but
of them are brighter.
Some of them are brighter, but very pretty.
very like campfire.
Mm-hmm.
So that is it as far as stuff to chat about. I don't know exactly when this one's going to go up. May not go up this week, but June 8th is Knit in Public Day, so we hope you take your knitting or crocheting or whatever you're crafting. Go confuse people. You know, it's great because people are like, oh, are you crocheting? No, I'm knitting. Oh, are you knitting? No, I'm crocheting. You know, confuse people. It's fun. Go do it in public and get some attention. Get some stares. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
And let's see what else. I don't know. I may be waiting here before I drive home because I don't want to drive in this.
No, it's not fun.
No. So, anyway, that's all we've got. So, thanks for watching, and hopefully next time we film, we will have a lot accomplished because that was crazy. You will have had a lot of knitting time on your
Maybe I'll
drive.
be done with my Moby.
Might be done with your Moby.
We'll see.
Yeah. And we'll see how many new things I've cast on because that seems to be more typical. Yeah, that is very loud thunder.
Yeah.
So we're going to wrap up because I have a feeling we may lose power, unfortunately. Ugh. Anyway, have a great day. Hopefully you're safe from all the crazy weather that we're having. And we'll chat soon. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.